You know what I need? I need to get some work done. That's what I need. Hello everyone, and welcome into yet another live stream. Hi there. Give me a second, I need to get up and make myself some more coffee. It may be late at night, but it will keep me up. It's good because I'm not planning to go to sleep. If we were still doing daily charity checkups, then this would be a next day, wouldn't it? Because it's past midnight. Well. Yeah. Did we just... Yeah, Jessie fucking died! Well, there is still the possibility that the USB-C cable I ordered will fix him up. But the USB-C cable replacement that's more of a desperation act than real hope. A damn fine machine. Fine machine. Yeah, I can't print anything. Normally, you know what I would do normally? Normally I would print things in the background. What do you mean, not the cat? What do you mean? What cat? Farming? What cat are we talking about? What happened and who is Jessie? Jessie was, not is, was my 3D printer. Who's your cat? No, it was my farm lane. Come on. Hi, the Catsy. How you doing? I get it. A moment of silence. Hi, the Weston. Hi.
Oh.
My cat. I didn't name my cat. I always just called him the cat. I didn't really grow attached to the cat.
Are we looking at the fucking... Is it a free stream day today?
I am coping, okay?
Why?
Jessie died.
What? What do you mean?
I said on the Patreon chat before I even started the last stream.
Oh.
The entire last stream was me trying to name your cat. I don't have a cat anymore. The cat's dead, dissolved in acid.
Did you dissolve Jessie too? Why?
Hold on, Farmer Main just said Jessie was weak. There we go. Oh fuck,
Is there any hope of saving Jessie, or...?
Technically, if the problem is actually the USB-C cable, but I refuse to believe that's the problem, because it really just doesn't hold much. Even if, then it's much more likely that if the problem was the USB-C cable, much more likely scenario would be that the USB-C cable actually burned some kind of board inside, and then I can't really figure out which board it is because there are so many of them. Eventually I could maybe try to fix it, but it's not really.
That is quite sad, I have to say.
Savage Jesse's chassis to make
how
something
do we
cool.
How do we do anything now?
Well, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on the brand new video. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I always did. That's my coping mechanism. I have a fun idea for a video that I know is good. YouTube's gonna pick up on. I had this idea for like a year. I just never really had any motivation to do it.
And now you can't do anything else, so you have to do it.
Yeah, no, might as well. But you can't repair it. I'm waiting for the part to see if it works. If it doesn't, then eventually I might get around to repairing Jessie. But like the cost might come close to the cost of the 3D printer itself. Because if I don't know which module bent, then Well, like ordering modules one by one would obviously be a massive cost in the end because of delivery prices, even nothing else. So that's a bit silly. And instead, I would just need to like order modules in bunches. Then what did you do? I did nothing. It's just turned off. That's it. Turned back on and then turned off again. I don't know why. Title documents. No, it's going to be from addition to bonds, which is kind of like my from addition to quantum mechanics. The only difference is that this is like 2 additional years of experience in actually chemistry and quantum mechanics. Much better. Was there magic smoke? Oh, how do you know it burned? This is the problem, Cola Cat, because I am pretty certain I saw smoke, and I'm pretty certain I smelled like, you know the smell of a burnt circuit, right? I'm pretty certain I smelled that, and I'm pretty certain I've seen smoke. However, to be fair, 3D printers do smell like they burn all the time because they print plastic for a living, so that's a bit of a mislead. And second of all, I could have been seeing smoke, but I do actively spend all my time in an office with a lot of dangerous chemicals. So that's recently I had a brilliant idea of like boiling soldering flux in ethanol, and like I got a huge whiff of that smoke, so that was quite something as well. Anyway, addition to bonds. Right, this is a video. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on the video. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a video which is gonna be introduction as always. Then it's gonna be the general science. Then it's gonna be maths. Then it's gonna be quantum mechanics, and then it's gonna be chemistry. There we go. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. It's the basic idea. And that's the video I'm gonna make. I also have the workshop video, which is the video I've been working on. And we might also work on that a bit, because that's the main video I should be focusing on. This is just a side project to distract myself from the sorrows of this cruel planet. Honestly. my voice really dips. I don't know, I think it's because of the time. It's really late. I don't know where I got the energy to start the stream, but I did. So we're cruising with it. Okay, where do I want to go with this? Chemistry, I would like to end with... okay, step by step. Ideally end to back, because we need to figure out what context we'll need to explain first. So we end with... some kind of example would be just to stick the landing. Acid base? No, I don't think acid base would explain my point all that well. Would it be like a proper good easy benzene with something? Yes. Phenol? Maybe? Synthesis of phenol? How do you synthesize? Okay. Oxidation of benzene. Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Oxidation of benzene. That would absolutely be in a beautiful way stick the landing. Yeah. Okay. So right here we'll have oxidation of benzene. That will be the last chapter. That will be... I won't be able to do that reaction in real life, because it's really bloody difficult. But that's just going to be implied. In order to deal with oxidation of benzene, what will we need? What kind of context? We don't want to go with redox for this video. That's because that's not the kind of video. In this case, the whole point is to explain like the basics of chemistry from a quantum mechanical point of view, so that everyone understands really well why they happen. So kind of explaining oxidation without oxidation, ideally. Jessie was sacrificed for reaction. I would never sacrifice Jessie.
Didn't you already make an oxidation video?
Yeah, I did already make an oxidation video. That's why it's not gonna be an oxidation video.
What?
Stabilize. Oh, that is wacky. Not the Pukeko bed. No! No! It's propagation!
Oxidation.
Termination! Bromination! Fuck you so much. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Oh, not the Pukeko.
Bromination.
Bromine molecules are homogeneously cleaved by light to produce bromine radicals. Okay, that makes sense. 2 and 3 propagation. That's killing me already. And then the bromine is
Bukeko, my beloved. Listen, Bukeko, fuck. No!
This, and then they steal it back, right? Is that what happens? Yeah, so we have, I do believe, if I understand it properly, I do believe we have bromine sneaks in, yoinks the place instead of the hydrogen, and then another bromine swoops back and then does sends the bromine gas. Wait. No, but that doesn't make what I wanted to make. Is phenol really that confusing for oxidation? When you say oxidation of benzene, make it, I gatekeep your videos because they help me get higher grades.
You gatekeep, I gatekeep, we're not the same.
Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. I agree.
Girl boss. Me?
I gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss my own videos often as well. 35 mission person. Okay, so really would like the oxidation of benzene to phenol would be a beautiful example, I do believe, because I absolutely adore a benzene as a molecule. Welcome back, Caper. Fellas, we're so back. The streams are back to normal hours. This is stream number 3. This is the backup to the backup stream. Now this brings me back. Remember back in the day when I used to do daily live streams? Thank goodness we stopped with that bullshit. Oh, benzene's so fun. No, I would like benzene. Benzene is simple, it's trivial, it's to the point, exactly what we want.
At that speed, we're hitting stream 900 this week.
Oh my goodness, detailed mechanism for oxidation of benzene from NASA. That sounds like exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, it's one of those papers where it's just like
Oh, look at this fucking font. What the heck?
That's gonna be fun. No, they have some graphs, okay. I love the papers that are just solid. I have one paper that's entirely in German. I don't know what it's about, but I have it on my drive. Addition for the video on quantum mechanics of chemistry, it's start quantum mechanics section. Why do you start the demonstration? What do you mean? Well, I'm planning right now. The video is going to start with general science, then mathematics, then quantum mechanics, then chemistry. Sharpen my respects to Jessie. Thank you, Caper. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you not disrespecting Jessie.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but I have a full glass of whiskey on my counter. So let me just.
Rip
This
Jessie.
is to you, Jessie.
Rest in Piraye.
To you, Jessie. I raised it. You can't see it because I didn't bother to plug in camera for this one. Didn't feel like there's any point if I don't have anything to assemble or anything.
Well,
But I do have
how
a
much
full
your
glass
big
of whiskey.
glass? That was not
It's actually a small one.
For anything.
Actually, I use a small one for whiskey. Who uses big glasses for whiskey? Savages.
Well, if you drink a lot of whiskey, you know.
No, then you just refill the glass. You don't drink a third of a bottle just because you drink a lot of it. Savages.
You do.
Remco does. I'm not on that level.
I've seen the pictures of the bottle.
The bottle is there to refill. That's the point. Oh, this is for engine fuels. That's fun. Absolutely not what I'm looking for, but I mean, we gotta keep making it underground. If you keep pushing me underground, eventually I won't be able to claw my way back out of the fucking hole and I'll just rot and die in there. Not to pressure anything or anyone, but I like... that concept exactly. Oxidation, oh, this is not what I'm looking for though, is it? Mechanism, or maybe. Right. There we go. So if I understand how to scale the input, yeah. Okay, so this is our way of detaching. I'm sorry, is this a cyclo chain? Is it just like a really big no, I imagine it wouldn't be. I imagine it would be. No. Wait, is it? Like a comically large circle. Between computer experiment results, natural source of H atoms, this reaction. I really wish you would have named this. Well, I suppose I just look it up. Agree with the computer experiment results. An additional source of hydrogen atoms. Reaction increase the importance of main hydrogen oxygen branching reaction. Okay. Single hydrogen plus oxygen gives us hydroxide and oxygen. And both stem bending station for all expanded conditions, and this will kind of significant action out. The attack upon benzene by the radical pool of oxygen. Okay. What we could have beforehand is hybridization, and then we can have electron structure in an atom, and then we can have electron cloud. That could be it. Well, like a basic bond mechanism, I imagine. Bond mechanism. Right, curious, we can do it. In quantum mechanics, all we need, or wave function, obviously. But actually, we don't need much in there. Hi, Virolo. Hi, welcome. We don't need much in quantum mechanics, because the wave function as the, well, I mean, probability operator. What was the name? I forgot the name of it. You get what I mean. The basic one. My series on quantum mechanics kind of covers everything from basics to this point. So I suppose if we just do wave function along with just like basic assumptions, yeah, that should cover us. No need to overdo it. And then in mathematics, because in this case we are doing it for chemistry, so there is no point in going too much. The basic, I mean, no, this is the basic stuff. Like, I won't go into the wacky stuff, like the, I don't know, being tired of treating function as a function, so just treating it as a vector, because it's fun, or whatever. And like a continuous one as well. That's the really wacky bit. They don't treat these vectors as like you or me would treat them, as in, where's my point? Like, they don't treat them as a vector with 1, 2, 3, or like this. Only they go in and they turn a bloody function into a vector. They go in and they bloody do it. shamelessly. So by planning reaction you wanted to showcase and now write down what signs you need to explain. Why in that order? Well, it's better in that order because, like, if you imagine it, the way I want the video to work is I want it to have like a simple beginning and then a satisfying conclusion at the end. And basically, the structure of the video will be a little bit like this for that reason, like a tree of the sorts, where this is the conclusion we want to reach, right? And this is all the background that's required. And the reason why I'm going from the end is because this lets me know what things I need to explain in order to get there. And that will help me avoid like going on unnecessary tangents about things that are absolutely not required. So for example, in this case, if I'm going for oxidation of benzene, if that's the thing I'm going to explain in the video, then it would be absolutely pointless of me to explain ionic bonding, for example. Or even more, if I'm going for oxidation of benzene, then back to quantum mechanics, I don't need to touch on light at all. Like light, we can just leave that be as it is. Speaking of energy, actually, that just... Yes, energy... Wave function introduction and wave function interpretation. Those actually should be probably 2 different chapters. That would be a bit easier. Okay, and then mathematics. What mathematics do we need? We need functions. We don't really need a lot of mathematics, do we? Yeah, we need functions. That's kind of, I don't know, a tad of probability. Just a tad, a smidge. We're not going to the advanced stuff. What else? What else is there? Is there anything else that we need? What else do we need? Oh, there goes Katsi. Damn it. All the entities that end in a Y leave me today. Functions, stat of probability. Imaginary numbers, very important. Right. Imaginary numbers. That is crucial. That is really, really crucial. Is there anything else? Fields. Well, that's actually the thing. We can skip fields for that precise reason. We do not need fields for this explanation. We're going with the quantum mechanics, not quantum field theory, which means we can avoid treating electrons as fields. As much as it would upset some physicists who really like cramming everything as a field. Earth is actually a field of earthness, where it has a property of 1 everywhere where the planet Earth is present and a property of 0 everywhere where it isn't. Okay, and then general science, we need models. That's what we need to explain. Why are models a thing? And describing things with numbers effectively. And what else? What else? What else? A whole lot more ambiguous. You don't forget enough. What else do I need? I mean, the thing is, we don't actually need to go for oxidation of benzene exactly. We can go for hybridization. Yeah, right here we'll divide it into 2. We'll have basic introduction to chemistry, and then we'll have it transition into explainers for why certain things happen. So, for example, or maybe this right here, like quantum tunneling. That feels like a interpretation wave function. And then wave function quantization. I don't know if I spelled quantization correctly. Quantum tunneling is really just a hop and smidge in a hipper way, because, well, once you explain just the wave function actually. Right after this, I could already hop onto quantum tunneling. That's pretty easy. There we go. Electron cloud, that also will be kind of trivial because we just explain it as, well, wave function with variables. That's it. Type of probability, that will be simple. Functions, that will be simple. Imaginary numbers, that will be simple. And we're gonna skip over all the difficult math. This is just the simple bits. And then, general science, we need models. That is what we need. I suppose that's it. I suppose that really would be it. The models I'm going to leave for now. Let's go for the mathematics. So imaginary numbers. Okay. A million times at this point from a million different angles. But what you need to know in this video is that they are just the negative numbers for negative numbers. What does that mean? I already did the more in-depth explanation of imaginary numbers in my quaternions video. It's a very good class and make it top 16 from writes itself. I would just like to mention that this is my top 1 favorite video I've ever made. I mean, you can't already get a fire. It has 800 views. I'm sorry, that's gonna be like below the old videos in popularity, innit? Holy shit! Holy shit! That is below how many apples are there! That video fucking sucks! Fun fact about these 2 videos, I've made both of them in a single day! Would there need to be anything about the shells and subshells? That will be the electron cloud segment. That will be about the shells and subshells. Except the difference will be that I will explain shells and subshells from the perspective of a wave function with the quantum numbers. That's how I'll explain it, which hopefully will be much easier. Quantum tunneling, and then afterwards, actually after quantum tunneling, we're also going to do particle in 3 dimensions. That's also important, because so far we'll be dealing with a 1-dimensional particle throughout the entire thing. It will be important to extend it to 3 dimensions. Okay. Where's Jessie? What happened? Jessie died! Jessie was my 3D printer. And they died. And I'm upset. I'm coping with their death. Not really well. I am doing the only thing I can in this circumstance, which is work on a video. 3D printer magic smoke. That's not fair to say. All of the machines have magic smoke. What does that mean? If you take a negative you get a 1. If you take an imaginary number... There's gonna be a lot of keyboard ASMR in this live stream. Hope that doesn't make any of you uncomfortable. I just have a really loud keyboard. Believe it or not, the reason why I got this keyboard, its origin story, is that my keyboard broke. And the thing is, I cannot survive without a keyboard because I have a desktop PC, and my job requires me to operate it. So I just went to the store the same exact day, and I just looked around, and this was the cheapest one I found. What switches do you have on your keyboard? Black ones? I don't know. They look black. Maybe dark grey. I'm not quite certain. Take an imaginary number. You get a negative number. I mean, sure, they have emergent properties, but But less simple numbers. So for now, let's move on to functions. It is a bit wacky that I'm tackling functions after imaginary numbers. I suppose I could just start the work on this video proper right now, because I know for a fact that if I start animating it, I could have it all as a single, like, continuous animation. That would be pretty neat, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm willing to do that sort of thing. No, there's the workshop, that's not right. Instead, what we want is... I said what we want is the thing. I was morning at story because Banket's job as the QSMR, so this stream the sad premise might bring a full video for a science trending tab. I am having way more fun making practical videos than theoretical ones. And I know for a fact that they perform way worse. I just simply do not care. I like them. There we go. Let's do one, then maths. Okay. Maths. I need to play some music for myself so that I won't go insane. Okay. Anyway, how are all your days going? Because I'm just holding on to all the space. How are you all doing? Also, now that we divide into segments, this made me realize we can divide them all into colors, like I did with the How Math Becomes Difficult video. I really like dividing them in colors. You make it finds me no account for the most viewers, but they are very practical ones, so I've had 800, by the way. That baffles me a bit. I know the views. Before I made that video, long before I made it, I knew the views were going to be low, but 800. Damn. Like years ago, genuine years ago, before I was monetized on YouTube, I used to have 300 subscribers. And back then I would average like 1,000 views on a video. And I remember back then getting a K after number of views. That felt incredible. That felt maddening. So it's, you know, history is a cycle, isn't it? It loops back on itself. Okay, what we need is, once again, as always, a nice texture of the floor. Fiction is just useless. That may be, but so is all mathematics. Oh my god, to be honest, had a wholesome talk with Remco and they're gonna do physics crash course apparently. Oh yeah, I've seen that message. You signed up? I'm glad. I am glad. I'm really curious what it was gonna be, because I don't quite understand myself, but to be fair, I am quite slow when it comes to grasping events. The point, what? Keeping me niche. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think keeping me niche would result in, but murder-suicide is the most likely scenario. I can tell you that much. Keeping me niche introduces a time limit for the content I make. Alright. Where's my blender? What happened? Oh, you are a pixel away from being full screen. It's very upsetting. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. And this looks nice. Now I'm gonna pull the make it move, the make it thing, where I suppose keeping this as a 2 with like a really big size, something like 100 by 100, is probably more efficient. Oh, why you like this? Okay, fine. One of this. Yeah, 40. Seems fine. Okay. So now we got this. This makes some kind of nice background. It's been a really long time since I did a nice background in Blender. The way I imagine it would work is we will create an RGB node. I said RGB node, I don't know where this be it. Make group it, and then this is going to be our color for everything. Now we're going to start with, yeah, there we go. This is how I can hated the game up. That must be it. I don't see any other option. Okay, there we go. Now as we go up, it changes color. And how many chapters are we gonna have? I really hope this won't change too much, which it shouldn't. Do we need anything else? Like construction atom? Not really. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, wait. Do we count this up? Yeah, fine. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18, 17, because that's where we begin. Okay, so let's do 17. So the plan is math add 0.5, then multiply. Oh wait, no, take it back. Wait, was it 18? It's really late for me, and my brain isn't functioning quite as it should be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So let's divide by 17. We can't have an integer because for some reason I'm gonna deal with a lot of integer. For some reason that's not the date type we can have. Whatever. There is a bit of a problem in there, to be fair. So instead I feel like we should just do a color ramp and we should pick the color palette ourselves. Yeah, I like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They're all pretty close, so we can spread them out. They're all really close. This is going to be a 1, yeah, that's correct. Then 15 is going to be 16 17s. 15 17s. 14 17s. 13 17s. 17s. second. My OCD demands it to be described by a mathematical function. You don't understand. If the whole thing isn't described by a mathematical function, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Normally I go a step further and I do define it the hue, which probably could have been even better. But in this case, I want a bit more control. 3 divided by 17. 2 divided by 17. Why isn't it... Oh, should have been... Should have been 16? I don't know. Yeah, because now we'll have to be 1/17th. I might have fudged it up a bit. Okay, whatever. It's going to start at nice blue. So we're going to have... Imagine that, wait, maths blue. No, that's wrong. That is just wrong. Yellow. Maths. Then we'll have... this, which is imaginary numbers. Then we'll have... functions. Then we'll have... probability. Then we'll have quantum mechanics. We need purple wave function. Purple wave function would be not bad, but we don't unfortunately have enough space for it. Basic assumptions. Wave function to be red. Wave function introduction. Wave function interpretation. Unless I missed one of them, in which case, oh, egg on my face. Function quantization. There we go. And then quantum tunneling. Going to be particle in 3 dimensions. Ooh. Then chemistry. Perfect, we're entering the greenish territory. Electron cloud. Oh, electron cloud being bluish green, that's a bit odd. But oh well, whatever. Happens sometimes. 15. It's gonna have a nice color palette of blue and yellow for the phase and charge and whatnot. Electron structure in an atom.
I'm back.
Hi back, I'll make it. Then we have hybridization. And then we have bond mechanism, full-blown chemistry. Splendid.
What you doing?
I'm working on the video. Just doing the thing, doing the make it.
I know this much.
Yes.
I was thinking, make it. Sorry if I distract you.
Thinking?
Do you like when?
Preposterous.
Oh my god. Do you like more when I have high voice or low voice?
Have you ever had low voice?
Well,
I
I
cannot
get like a
imagine.
normal voice.
I cannot imagine you with a normal voice. No, that would be uncanny valley. That
But
would,
like I have some variation, no?
not really.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, it suits you, but I just cannot imagine you with low pitched voice. That's just doesn't. No, uncanny valley, almost
I was
human.
thinking if I should do some voice training to sound more fanboy-like, but
You
I guess
trust
you're
me.
saying that I already sound
You're
enough
good.
fanboy-like.
Trust me, you're good on that
Okay.
front. Alright, there we go. So this will be the stars. And then what we need is we need like a bit of a nebulous, you know? Just a couple. Just a smidge. And we're going to do that by adding together these two. And in this case, we're going to switch it back to 1. It seems fine. Gotta make sleep happen. Alright, good night, hello, good night, have a good one. Let's divide this by something like a 3, maybe 4, perchance a 5 tops. The gradient a bit more relaxed. Okay, now let's do 50. Not bad actually, I like that a lot. It's subtle, it's there, I like it. Might be a tad too much color. Okay, that's what the contrast should be for, right? Cool mechanics, now we're judging how fanboyish a voice is. Oh, that is phenomenal noise that's gonna take 7 business days to render. Let's see. How long does it take to render a single frame? It takes 16 seconds to render a single frame with nothing in the scene. That's great. That's good news. I'm glad to hear. All right, if I make my scenes brighter, then it should be. It should be, yeah. It just should be. So basically, so imaginary numbers. So right here, we're going to start like this, and then we're gonna do an eye. There are some cops outside my apartment. Oh no, they spoiled me. They finally done it.
They're coming after you?
Nah, I've got a pretty solid alibi. That's what the daily live streams are for. I just know a bloke.
No, sir, I couldn't dissolve cat in acid. I was streaming.
Exactly. Sir, you were streaming yourself dissolving cat in acid. Eye. This doesn't feel like the right eye, or am I wrong? Doesn't the eye usually has a little dingle dongle? Yes, it does. There we go.
What do you mean?
There, the dingle dongle. I knew the eye had a dingle dongle.
Huh?
The dingle dongle at the bottom.
Your eyes have dingle dongle?
Yeah.
I think that checked out at the doctor.
Now if we do a mission to like a 2, that should be all proper and good. Alright, so imaginary numbers, we've done like a million times at this point, from a million different angles. Now they are just negative numbers for negative numbers. So right here we have this, and actually, some clever planning ahead, we'll have -1 right arrow 1. Actually, no, minus 1 and minus 1, and then I. There. Hi, ninja.
What's pooping?
That's not the letter. Just do 3.
Why did he fanboyish in the chat?
It is a quite lovely word, isn't it? That's a splendid word to put an ish on top. Femboyish.
Fanboyish.
That's it. I rate it.
What would you describe as fanboyish?
Femboyish.
As a somewhat fanboy, but not
Boyish.
quite enough to fanboy.
You know that material? Was it silk? The material that is not quite puffy, but like still. You know, what have I done? Oppenheimer level shit. Okay, origin to geometry, there we go. Move this right. Move this left, ideally. 2.2. I'm listening to classical music with this conversation in the background. This is phenomenal. What a time to be alive. If we... Okay, we might need to adjust it manually. Yeah, there we go. I don't hate it entirely, just kind of. And so in this case, the important bit will be that this eye will be its own thing.
Your arms also have dingles, dongles. Right.
And then make the eye bigger. There we go. Now what I could do as well is add one more thing, which is empty. Like this, to make the scene just a touch, a smidge more cinematic. Depth of field onto focus, and then like a 1. The background is ever slightly blurry. Foreground isn't.
Okay.
Now this, and now this, this, and this. Negative numbers for negative numbers. Splendid, I'd say. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, you better agree. There we
I
go.
do like your animation style.
No, I am incredible.
It's either that or the free blue and brown.
1 green, 1 yellow, 1 blue, 1 red. Sounds like a 2 girls, 1 cup sort of thing, doesn't it? With
You didn't have to say
aliens. Born too late to discover elements, born too early to explore planets, born in time to debate what is considered femboyish. After this term has been coined in the childish rhyme while popping some Mozart. I had to double check if you can hear the music. Fortunately, you cannot. I guess my Lashim already got blocked in some countries for using some classical music. Yeah, now it takes less time if it has more light, funny enough. It functions surprisingly similarly to like real life-ish cameras. Well, okay, maps.
Boyish.
There we go. Oh, the other new from as well now goes to Beethoven's estate, SMH. No. They get blocked in countries. They don't get the monetization blocked. They just get blocked. Like, you can't watch them in some countries. Yeah. Or at least I'm pretty certain. Or maybe you're right. Maybe I misread that, actually. Let me see. My notifications. All of my notifications are just my last names being blocked. No, blocked in some territories, yeah. It says blocked in some territories. Oh, my weekly recap is ready. What does the weekly recap say? 1 video, 5 streams, that seems to check out.
The weekly recap.
You made $41 last week. That's no fucking... Hold on, let me
That's not bad.
hold on, I have a banger screenshot. I have
It's not as bad as it was.
Oh no, it is actually significantly worse than it ever was. But $41 a week times a month is... the point is, it's way, way, way below the minimum wage. Hold on, I have a banger screenshot for everyone here. This one, this is the funny screenshot. That's $82 so far this month is such a killer at the bottom. Oh, it really makes the punchline pop, doesn't it? With that kind of earning, if I pulled up all of my earnings for 4 months, I still wouldn't be able to buy a new 3D printer. Half a year. That's how much it would cost me to buy a 3D printer with those kinds of earnings.
Just for a printer, no food, no nothing else.
Yeah, just printer. Well, oh, if I factor in like food and rent, then it would take me a negative amount of months. I lose money over time. Right.
You would die.
I would die. Thank goodness I'm not earning that, am I right? They try to stop in 2025. Okay. Thank goodness for Patreon. Heck, imagine 2 number lines. Place a point on these number lines. And further it goes, the higher goes in the first number line. And up. What about $150 Alibaba printers? Well, for those printers, I would need to save up for 2 months with no food, no electricity, no internet, and no rent. So, you know, no living, no shelter. Imagine lemon, heck, imagine 2 lemons reference. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad you caught it. Well, or was it onions? Imagine 2 onions. Heck, imagine 3.
This grid will be his downfall.
I know, it's funny. I'm mentally not doing well, man. I'm not doing well.
Don't worry, I'm not far behind.
How much chocolate and coffee? Buddy, we're here today because one of my pieces of equipment broke, and I'm going through 5 stages of grief. That machine knew me, alright? I knew it. I had conversations. Oh man. Imagine the amount of onions. Just move this point so you can get the idea. I'm curious how quickly I can make this video. Like, whilst working on the other one as well. I imagine if I really pull my ass together, then I could knock it down in about a week, I think, maybe less, a couple of days. It's not a lot, it's not a difficult video to make. And also I have done a lot of thinking about how I'm gonna make it, because as I mentioned, this is not a new idea. I've had this idea for quite some time. Can make it? If make it could make it, how much it could make the make it of make? No, fuck off. New messages in the art channel.
Okay.
Oh, none of them are from.
Oh yeah, that our channel has been fucking spammed to shitter. Should probably do something about that.
With what? What were they spamming?
Just fucking random memes.
Well, you know what I could implement? I could implement like a Bannet feature where I just say Bannet lay a trap, and Bannet just writes a message like, the next person to send something after this message gets kicked.
Oh, I just put it if people are spamming.
Yeah, if people are
That's-
spamming as Bannet,
good,
send a
that's
trap.
But there has to be some like cooldown after it is turned off, otherwise you just kill the channel.
Oh, if I could do persistent memory, it shouldn't be difficult. It's tempting. It's really tempting. But first I need to figure out how to send files over to my server. Why have I not figured it out yet? I don't understand. Like...
How difficult could it be?
Apparently very. If FTP isn't working... Also there's another system that also isn't working. Database maker and async MySQL. I've talked to Alu. Apparently it doesn't have to be asynchronous. Apparently I can just use variables in Python. It doesn't have to be asynchronous.
Okay.
When I say persistent, I mean global variable. I don't mean like, you know, restart Bannet, it's still there. I mean like, just global variable. That's really it. That's really all I mean. Negative numbers. -1 and multiplied by itself, you get a 1. Okay, so right here what we'd like is, I imagine, we'd like this, and then this to both. Oh, this is really sprayed, right? Let's do, I don't know, 90, whatever. Let's finish off a bit close. Alright, there we go. Uh, 0 and 0. Left and up. There we go. Render animation. Ah, yummy. Okay. Guys, well, in the interim, we believe even more curse. Any plans on cursing the curse more? Yes! Yes! Thank you so much for reminding me, Caper. Actually, we can do it right now. I think we can do it right now.
More curses?
More curses, yes.
What more characters could there be?
Oh, I have a fun one, a really fun one. Trust me, everyone will hate it.
Is it 5 minutes coding adventure time?
It is going to be a lovely little thing. I feel like at this point I might just as well just show the code, whatever. It's really simple. Like, really, really simple. This is such an idiotic way to code it, but I'm having so much fun with this because it's so dumb. Checking every single thing separately. The way programming was intended. Right, there was like an efficient method for Python check if string includes special characters. There's like an efficient method for doing it.
I'm sure there is.
Alphanumeric. C for any C in special characters for C in S. Is that efficient? Is it looping? Kind of.
Probably.
I suppose.
Open.
But it's any. I don't know. It might be efficient implementation. The point is, we'll go up.
Oh, I see the fucking elements.
Yeah, it's really dumb. I did do it with Actinoids like this later on. Because. Hi there, Ali! Just gonna forget to pay my respects for Jessie. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. We're cursing
No,
people in Jessie's name.
Oh, that TH is so bad. That's fucked.
I know. Because TH, there are a lot of really bad ones there. I remember there was another one.
U is awful too.
So TH is bad, but you can play around it, right? There is something worse. There is Nobelium. That's just cruel.
No? Is it no?
Yeah, it's no. That's just cruel.
Yeah, it's new.
Okay, AM,
That is a
CM,
brilliant rule.
BK, CF, ES, FM, NB, LO, LR. Now we can do it more efficiently than just like... Actually, I don't know if it will be more efficient. This genuinely might be a bit more efficient, but we can do it in a cleaner way by just checking if... Nah, whatever, I don't care. I'm leaving it. Because
Do we
then...
really care, like...
I
Leave it
don't
alone.
care. I really couldn't care. Instead we do if, and we do if what? If any, that is any, if any character in Pyro makes the curse unable to ping. I know, right? It's fun. It's so fun. I like it so much. If any character in allowed, we don't want any. If any character not in allowed for character in lowercase message, then return 10. And I'm pretty certain that should work. And then we'll have right here allowed will be... Is this really how you do it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the point of allowing numbers? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T. I don't need to include all the letters now I think about it. I could skip one. I could, skip one. Just skip something. What are we going to include? Let me just do it this way. Make sure I
What
don't
is
miss
this
something.
for?
Well, this is so that they can only use characters I allow them to use. So you know how a bunch of people have been using like special characters that look like letters or look like numbers.
I
Yeah, it's
see.
no longer allowed. We're also gonna have this,
So you
this.
only allow those.
Skip B for Bonnet. That would be tempting. But now it's time for the really fun bit. We're gonna have an exclamation at a hash, dollar, you know, all of these typical stuff. But we will also have an open bracket, closed one, but they're not gonna match. There's gonna be a plus, there's not gonna be a minus, there's gonna be an underscore, and there's gonna be an equal sign.
Can be a slash, but not the right one for the commands.
Right, exactly. And then it's gonna be
So backslash, I believe.
as
Oh, fuck these things.
Yeah, no, I don't need to do special characters like that.
Okay.
Wait, do I still need to do special characters? I might still need to do. Oh, whatever. I'll just do it like this, just in case. Yeah, I do believe those will be fine as all allowed ones. I need someone to test it out for me. So I'm gonna run Bonnet, and I need someone to test. Balance capitalized and lowercase letters. Oh, that would be good, like a ratio of 1 to 17 or something idiotic. You need to have exactly 17 as many. If you use capital letters, you need 17 as many lowercase as capital. Adeline, that would run timeout any curse one randomly for a week. We could have like a special rule that if they break, they get timeout for a week. But yeah, this is my idea so far.
There should be a button you can press that either there's 90% chance it times out the random curse person and 10% it gives you the curse roll.
No, I should just make a command that just times out a random curse person. That's it. And have it, or even better, have a thing where you can do ban it, delete that message. And if the message belongs to a cursed person, then ban it will just always delete it. And anyone can type that in.
Just tell.
And what's more, that would be actually...
That's good.
What's even better is that would actually be fairly easy to implement. The cast should persist, otherwise people would just rejoin. That is true. Unfortunately, that does mean I need to do persistent memory. Genuinely persistent. I will need to log...
Can you just have a like fucking list somewhere, like a database?
Yes, Katsi, that is what persistent
people?
memory is, yes.
I'm sorry.
I could do the delete functionality. Should I give it just to the blessed people or for everyone? How do you run these Discord boards 24/7? I have a server, that's how. I just have a server. It's the same one that runs my website.
You could have Quasar, and Quasar runs everything for you anyway already.
Okay, let's... I guess this would be it. For now I'm gonna write it, and we are gonna... Uh-oh. Where's the elements? Oh yeah, right, I remember. That's from the... this. Yeah, right here. You used... com node in your message, and then AC PH PA U NP PU AM CM DK CF PS FM MD NO LR.
Do they have to be capitalized for the thing?
Nope. I mean, recording. Piss over the recording.
Q is redundant because we already have Q.
Okay. Who's willing to test it? Katsi. Right now.
I can sacrifice my sanity for a little bit, I guess.
Well, I'm glad you're keen then, because I've already cast you. Okay. In one of the... Which channel?
I'll put it in giver.
Okay.
What do you want me to type?
Just letter A for now. Just single letter A. See if that... Okay, okay, just...
That was A. That's an A.
Okay, that's good. Didn't delete. Okay, that's promising. Now try D, as in THE.
V.
Splendid. Yep. Now try a closed parenthesis.
So, like, just... Oh. That shouldn't happen, right?
Oh, hold on. This might have crashed the bot, actually. Yeah, it did. Well, at least I know why. It's because I didn't add the reason. Actually, it didn't crash the bot because Python is fucking better than JavaScript, objectively. But right here, you can only use the allowed characters. That is... Can I select this and copy? I can! Oh, bless the Messiah. Alright, try it now. Now try a single letter A just to make sure that...
A.
Yeah, we got 2 new rules, everyone. So
commands? I can do commands.
I just removed your...
What?
Oh, piss off! What have you done?
Stop this,
mate. Copyright.
I don't know.
Out of all the commands, you could have pinged ban it, and this is what you've done.
Sorry. Okay, so you can't stop commands. Like that bypasses it.
Right, no actinoids, which is
Well, you could choose it. I can think of a way to choose it. Hold on.
You can try. You don't have the cursor at the moment, but...
Can I have cursor for a moment?
Yeah, sure. If you can find a way to cheese it, I'll be impressed, because it's one thing to cheese it like that, but it's another thing when there are only a certain allowed characters at this point. So...
Oh, it also blurs like the full names.
Oh, I can remove the asterisk! Hold on! Oh, let's remove the asterisk. I want to remove the asterisk from the allowed characters so badly. Yes.
Why?
Why? It's because then you can't do the bold letters trick. Oh. Right here, just remove the asterisk. Oh my goodness, that is so genius. There we go.
Okay.
You can try excited making noises. Ali, I'm torturing people. It's fun.
I thought you could do like just full names of the fucking elements, but you know.
most of them it won't work.
It ain't working.
Oh, by the way, Ali, since you're here, no, let me just put this together. Wanna see my oxygen not included colony? The thing that I've wasted so much fucking time on. Because I remember you mentioning, I have this thing with my memory where I have a very OCD-like memory. So I don't remember everything very well, but I do remember you mentioning around a year and a half ago that you really liked the beginning of Oxygen Not Included, but you didn't like it later on when it got too chaotic. I do remember you mentioning that briefly on one of the live streams around a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. Well, I've reached past that point a bit. Hold on, everyone. We're taking a quick oxygen non-included break because Make It is going through a mental breakdown. And welcome back, Alu Infinite. Oh, you've missed so much. We've amended Bannet. So many things have happened. Adrula tells the Kesro to use a golden ratio of capitalized to minuscule numbers. No, I feel like it should be an even integer, so that you can't round. You need to like go proper in on it. It's really annoying, and I really like the idea. Oh, it takes a bit to load in, doesn't it? Oh, it's a one chunky boy. It's a one chunk of a boy. This is proper luxury. So first of all, hold on, let's just get through this. We're taking a brief autism break for Make It to nerd out about a game that no one except me plays apparently. I'm yet to meet a person joining the stream. That's a wild colony. Actually, not as bad as it seems. So first of all, the living quarters, obviously, they're nice, they're lovely, everyone loves them. And as I've learned, oh yeah, because first of all, I'm playing on the Ice asteroid because that's my favorite one. And as I've learned, apparently, obviously heating circuit right to heat up the things that they're nice and comfy. Apparently, duplicants are water positive. They make water out thin air. So not only are they all taking care of themselves and this circuit is nicely running, being always kept up, at the same time they also make water. So right here, this water goes in. If it's too cold, then it's going into the metal refinery, which makes me some metals, and at the same time heats up the water, which is convenient for the ice colony. And if it isn't, then it goes to the second one, which is refills all the pipe. And if all the pipes are full as well, then it goes in right here, and that goes to the excess. And all of that sorting is done without any power, because it's just how the game works. It's really lovely. Then, if we follow this water, what? Did you find something?
Hold on. I think I found an issue. Yeah, you didn't allow space to be used. You might need that.
No.
It's a pretty important character.
Question remains, do I add in... hold on, okay. There we got it, they sweat. No, they're apparently water positive. Hold on, I need to really quickly add in... allow certain people on my...
It would be very fine to not add space. So they have to like do underscores or something.
I am conflicted myself. Hold on, Ali, I need to allow certain members of my community to use a spacebar. There we go. There, now it should be patched. It should be working. Okay, but the place where the water is going, that's a festive place. Because the water is going this way, as the screenshot said, because it's going down, right? It's going down, and it's going into my favorite thing in the entire colony, which is my... Read myself, make it. Bandit feels like the password game. That's kind of what it's meant to be. It really is kind of what it's meant to be. Except it's meant to be even more unbearable. Because you're not using it to make a single password, you need to use it all the time. Well, I mean, I suppose it is optional, you just need to not be annoying. That's the only requirement. That's it.
That's a hard bargain for too many people in the server.
For a lot of people it is. But I really do want the curse roll to be just unbearable. I'm gonna keep adding rules. When I finally add the thing where it's permanent, that's when it's all of a sudden gonna spike. What's the deal with spaces? Exactly. I don't get it either. Right. There is only one thing about this colony that I actually really like, and I really think it's funny. Is the fact that my colony is filled with oxygen. Except this part is not a part of my colony. It's filled with oxygen. I'm using it very very lightly. Overpressuring everything with oxygen. And the reason why is because I've gotten a bit of a backlog. That's 3 times as dense as water. It's a gas. When Pebble joins again, let's just curse them and act surprised. It's gonna be so funny. Oh, can you imagine? I genuinely think the reason why... Wait, have they joined back? They might have joined back. Let me
I don't
see.
think, because they are too young. And
Yeah.
they're waiting it out.
Yeah, exactly. They might have just joined in and then not been able to do anything. Let me just check through a couple of most recent members. No. Genuinely feel like and then so lost. I mean, I just like the oxygen. I like that in the game oxygen not included. I've managed to compress it where it's 3 times as dense as water. I kind of want to try something real quick. I want to see if I break a tile, how high of a pressure will I get in here?
Oh god.
So, by the way, on the one side we have 2 kilograms per tile. On the other we have 3,000. How this fucking wall is holding is beyond me. Like, in real life that's basically a difference between... Well, should be fucking a liquid. Let me actually check. Well, like, there are the cool graphs, right, of pressure to...
Yeah.
Oxygen, pressure, temperature, state of matter graph. Oh man, I'm clearly coping with the loss of Jessie well, aren't I? Okay, that's water. I mean oxygen. Oxygen, yes. So, pressure, imbalance. I'm going on such a fucking tangent. Okay, so it appears to be a solid. All of these are negatives. I feel like we would need this expanded a fair bit. That's because at Pascal, was Jessie Makeit's cat? Why does everyone think it was my cat? I didn't name the cat. Alright? The cat was here for like, what, 2 weeks? Jessie was here for half a year. Well, almost, couple of months. Fuck the cat is not important. I don't care about the cat. I didn't even name it.
You would fuck the cat, you pervert.
Yeah, I won't take that from someone who's literally named Katsy, alright?
I don't... That's not what the name is.
Yeah,
I
you're over
don't
that.
fuck cats.
That -2, we still love the cat. So did I, it's a little goober.
Okay.
Past tense. Right, enough foreplay. Time to test this sucker out.
Foreplay.
I have so many idle duplicants, they should easily go in and... I really wish there was a way to see pressure, that'd be nice. Okay. 2000? 460! Holy shit. 100 kilograms.
Oh.
Oh, it's still spilling. There is so much. Oh, you can see the movement. Oh, you don't see that normally in game. This kind of movement. Oh, that is...
Oops,
I've never seen that kind of movement of gas in this game. Usually it's just floating about. I've never seen it have a direction. That is very wacky. I still can't earn XP in chat. Sorry, Stump. Sorry, that's not even paid to play Caper. Stump is the only person who paid for it. It's still moving. What? That's not even half of it.
Can I take a name on my cursor? I'm done testing.
Oh, you don't like you don't like the curse roll, do you?
Mm. I'd rather not have it.
That's a lot of oxygen. Moving throughout the entire thing, just like a radius effect. I've genuinely never seen it move in this game. Alright, that was it. That was it, that was my little autism break. We all like a little autism break. Now what do I need? Now what I need is... this screenshot is still such a banger. It goes hard. What do we need? Negative number multiplied by itself, get a 1. Okay, so what do we need? We need a square. So we need a 2 and 1. Yes. For comparison, the pole of gas is weighing 200 kilograms pressing on you right now. Well, in there was 3,000, and what's more, it was in a single tile. Right next to the tile that had 2 kilograms. Okay.
Very well unbalanced game.
It is a very well balanced game. Why I adore it. Okay, up. This link P, both of these individual set of the geometry. I could upgrade the... I feel like upgrading Bandit to a persistent data structure is something that I'm not at the moment capable of doing as much as I want to do it. Tempting. Oh, I'm an idiot, I did this incorrectly. Yeah, I did this incorrectly. That's because what I should have done is I should have copied the structure of the white. Yeah. Ah well, whatever. Just do this. That's fine as well. There we go. There's also calculating for Python. Recommended course of action. Should we do it with databases? I usually do it with a file. I like files. Back in the day, we were files. No, there's no bullshit.
Jessie,
Ready?
bring me a file.
White U. There. Oh, don't remind me of Jessie. My heart can't take it still. There we go. File carrying the whole social security system data! Exactly! I don't get the hype of databases, you know? I just never got to that phase. Why is you... Oh, that's why U is. Sense.
Why is...
Yeah. U is fixed. How about data assets? Piss off, chemist. Let's play a game of
Really?
Spot the Chemist. Ah, I'm developing such a headache. And I'm not even hungover yet. Okay. What now? Well, there's a bunch of things we can do. It's not like I'm lacking for work. You know what I can do? I have an idea. I have an idea. I know what I can do. Okay.
idea?
If you hear me out, what I can do is I can go in and I can design the mask, right? So I can make a design for the mask. I can improve the design. I can make the design better. I can generally make it more make it, and I can make it more proper. That's gonna be great.
Make it better.
And I can open up the full mask, and then we can have the SolidWorks take 7 business days to load. There we go, and I can make it improve. But you know what I can't do? I can't print anything. You know why? Because Jessie is broken. Anyone remember how they
Yeah.
reacted to learning about vertical number line? So excited to learn about new numbers. I don't remember. I remember me not understanding the deal with imaginary numbers. Because I learned it from the perspective of, -1 squared, like -1, square root. Like most do, I do believe. In your browser cookies that get loaded by banned URL scraper. I can't. Firefox doesn't save any cookies for me.
No cookies?
Yeah. I did that
Oh,
thing
misery.
where basically I removed all of the cache, all of the typical memory cache that all Firefox has. And so unless I specifically save something, it just doesn't get saved. Every single time I turn off Firefox and turn it back on, I need to log into YouTube. I need to log into everything because it just logs me out.
That's like a pain, I think.
It is a massive pain, but I don't bother to. That's why I always have at least 3 Firefoxes open. For that precise reason. If like
Why don't you just turn it on? Like,
where's that? I don't know, I don't know. Past me did it for a reason. I trust past me.
I think Buzz maybe was unaware of the consequences,
LED, the gay bar. The gay bar would have been so beautiful.
The gay bar. I mean, if you have time.
There is so much potential for a panda. Like, the metal bars, right? I was gonna say something about I'm never gonna I'm never gonna build a single structure with a gay bar. Because you can't keep a straight line anywhere. But it feels like this would be something better. Doesn't feel right. I have a great idea for improving the design, by the way. But to be fair, I am exhausted. We're not doing that today.
There's another pun I just thought about.
What is it?
A load bearing
Fuck off! Fuck off!
at a sperm bank.
Fuck off!
Or a gay bar, I guess. That works too.
You lost me with the load bearing. I already. No, I'm not subscribed into that. No.
Why not? You know what? It could be double because load bearing, but also like a bear.
Make it mask about privacy. Make it not knowing how to turn on quirky persistence. Yes, it's privacy. Exactly. I turned it off. I could probably turn it on. Probably. I don't know. Curse cats.
Curse cats.
Have a good rest of your stream. I'm gonna head out. Alright, bye Aldi. Always a pleasure when you join in. Bye, have a good one. I'll try to. Well, alcohol helps.
I'll give you a.
Did I mention that I already electrolyzed all of the acid?
I think so. Maybe.
It's just hold on.
Perchance?
Perchance I did. Just in case I didn't, let me snap you a quick pic.
Well, you have more acid now.
Yeah, it's in the corner of my. It's in the corner of my kitchen at the moment. There it is.
Your kitchen.
Yeah.
That has none of the cooking happening because there is fucking chemicals everywhere.
I mean, no, it has cooking happening. I'm not gonna be deterred.
Are you cooking next to sulfuric acid jar?
It's a problem because it has a bluish sheen, which means it's not clean. So I need to re-electrolyzing a bit.
Okay.
I also should
That
really...
looks terrifying.
This is in the corner of my kitchen, just sitting down on the floor. Just chilling.
Wow, what could this mystery liquid be? Sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid? Mystery liquid. If you walk into my workshop, if you walk into my lab shop, and you see a bottle of mystery liquid, then if you hurt yourself with it, that's entirely your fault. If you see mystery liquid in my lab shop, like sulfuric acid is one of the better scenarios. Half of the mystery liquids I have lying around glow in the dark. Okay. Oh, this workstation is going well. I'm getting shit done. There we go. Done. And let's do a mission over 5. Is that fine? That feels fine. Yeah, we can also do a 10, I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
There we go. I love consuming mysterious substances. In my case, trust me, that would be a very different kind of acid trip. Caper! Oh, that is bad. No, caper.
Oh.
I mean, I appreciate it a lot, but that is about one of the worst things you could have done.
No, that's you're taking 25 fucking PLS from my kid's purse pockets.
No, it's because this is a YouTube donation. And hearted. This is not a donation charity.
Oh yes, also yeah, it's a YouTube. So probably has like 40% of it. No.
Yeah, the thing is, Caper, this is on YouTube. YouTube takes a massive cut out of the donations, like 40% or something. That's why I prefer the Patreon perks. Oh, because on YouTube you just kind of get lost and YouTube just eats most of it away. I should disable donations. Oh, did you mean to donate to charity? Oh no.
Oh, did you?
Can I
That's not
turn
charity.
off? Oh, I can't turn off the donations mid-stream. Damn it, because if I end the stream I'm gonna forget about it. I already know. We're supposed to be pi.
YouTube scam.
We can do a very idiotic kind of money laundering where I just donate this money for charity, and the reason it's gonna be idiotic is because I'm gonna have to cover the 40%.
Or you can just subtract 40%.
Probably YouTube just takes a cut.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to check if I have enough on my bank account.
Do you even have enough?
I do, but on the wrong bank account.
Mm.
My bank account I use for charity is fucking empty. Why is there nothing there?
Everything. There's no one left.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Hold on. I'm screenshotting this as well.
You gotta stop doing this, Charlie. You're out of money, man.
Hold on, because this is also a fair bit hilarious. This is my bank account that I use for charity purposes.
Okay, that is funny. Nope. Can do it.
Yeah,
too bad.
Remember when I did
That
the
is
100?
very unlucky. I guess you can donate the money.
Remember when I did the 131? Yeah, it was from this account. I mentioned I had to switch to buying groceries with another one because, well, this is the bank account that got denied on $10.
That is $10.
That's way less than $10.
Hmm.
Way
No, that
less
is
than.
less. No, it is less.
That's
Maybe like
like
five.
$5.
Yeah, like 4.
That's fun. And the two screenshots of just like
What you Dutch? Don't fucking don't compare him to Remco.
what made you think I was Dutch? I'm curious. What kind of Dutch features do I have?
Alcoholism.
I have a reason, okay? Jessie died. That's my reason.
And by Dutch features, I mean things come on with Remco. Gay. Gay.
Okay, there we go. What's the next in the script? Now it's the wrong thing. There we go. No. Yes.
Oh what? Checkup? You're wrong. Sulfuric acid. So good.
I have there's a proper amount. That's a couple of, I don't know how many liters it is. I don't keep track of it. It's like 4 or 6. I don't remember how big it is. But you'll be pleased to know that I bought. Well, backing up, I did buy a whole bunch more stuff. Do you stream on Twitch? I used to a bit, but then I stopped.
Why you stopped?
It was easier on YouTube. I already make videos here.
Why can't do both?
Yeah, but it was easier to not do both.
Was it now?
Yes, it was.
Do you always do the easier thing?
No.
Okay, well.
I really should be animating those with the delta transforms. There we go. Ish.
Ish.
I'm happy you still are in the corner for buffering confirmation. Yeah, you're welcome. That just reminded me, I feel like I've already mentioned this on the stream, but today I realized I can use all matter images, all of the drawings that all matter made, as reaction images.
Oh.
And it's just improved my life so much. Because right now, I used to use cat gifs. And I'm still gonna use the crying cat gif. It's my most often used gif. And I absolutely adore that thing. However, stuff like, I don't know, this. Or this is my new favorite one. I absolutely adore this one. That's mainly because what I'm basically doing right now.
Yeah.
Matches current make it status.
This one is unrealistic because it has a fucking undershirt.
I have one right now. What do you mean? Come on, I sometimes wear shirts. Sometimes happens.
You definitely don't.
All matter. Alcoholism, indeed. I agree. This is alcoholism. Is that water? Yeah. Oh, holy water. I'm drinking it.
We love drinking water.
Oh, this is really good. Quality Tennessee sour mash whiskey. €5. Okay, let me add it. Do I already have the... I had the SH connection.
Do you have money for this? Can you cover this?
Okay. There we go. Where is you? There you are. 112. So let's see. $5. 581. Python. What cut does patron take? I think it was 8%. Which is 5 times less than YouTube. Oh my goodness, you're actually creeping up pretty closely on Ali. Oh, let's skip away from Star. And well, no, Atomic is way further down the line. But you might actually get top 4 really soon. I do believe that Thar donated just a bit to get over Ali. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, fuck me. 1,600. Okay, I'm still good for a little bit more. $60. Direct translate is nothing, so give me a credit card information. You did put a pretty significant distance between yourself and McKinley. Funny enough, McKinley used to be one of the top donators. That's because McKinney is an OG, as people say nowadays. McKinney used to be on the pie, on the old pie, not even the new one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Who eated the old pie?
What?
Who eated the old pie?
Hi, the Tefta. How you doing?
Turfta.
Yeah.
Fruity boy.
Tefta. How you doing? The old muscle thing, huh? I'm sorry, I just How are you? How are you feeling, better, Jesse? Oh, better is it's a word, certainly. Let me just I am manically starting work on a completely new video from scratch. I'm doing that make it thing that I do. I'm engaging my coping mechanism of workaholism. This has been a very productive live stream. I like my coping mechanism. It's a good one. We did a lot. I hate my public library. They don't have anything on quantum field theory. I mean, that's pretty specific, Swim. I do believe when it comes to specialized sciences, unfortunately, you cannot rely on public libraries simply because those books tend to be really, really, really expensive. Okay, 180 and then 210, and we're going to move it up, like so. It is a bit... yeah, this seems to be more in the center. Libraries are great. I do agree, libraries are great. I personally love free stuff. And so to have a place that's dedicated to giving you free stuff, sign me up. I was at work, but did you end up buying a printer? Yeah, I did. That's kind of the main reason why it's taken such a toll on me.
Oh, you bought a new one?
Yeah, along with the cable. Just so I'm both gonna try to fix up Jessie, and I got a new printer. What's fun, I mean, the nice thing is that the printer, because the printer I bought, I didn't buy another one. I might be still logged in, give me a second. I am still logged in. But the one I got is the P1S, which is this one. Piss. Oh, I didn't even notice! Wait, did I buy a P1S or P1... No, I bought the P1S. So, and the reason why I bought it is because there is like a pre-sale sale where it's normally costs $800. Right now it costs like $450. So this one actually costs just as much as Jessie, but it's like...
So it got capitalism, I see.
Yeah, it costs as much as Jessie, but it's way beefier. And what's even better is that it has a cover, which means I can print the...
Okay.
Oh, what's the name? Filament types. The one that starts with A.
Now, a very important question about the new piss printer.
Yeah.
On this one, where do you stick it?
Stick what? ABS. There we go. ABS.
I'm disappointed.
ABS, that's the name, which means I can, and the nice thing about ABS is that, as far as I'm aware, it goes PLA, which is the, simplest one, then it goes PETG, extremely durable, and then it goes ABS, which, if I remember, it should be more, is it more durable than PETG? Okay. ABS versus PETG. What would be the difference? Put this off. Yeah, fine. Temperature resistant. But a slight. That's the difference of 10 degrees. Oh no, but that's for printing. Wait, no, still. Required change the temperature is of printing medium.
Out of all the random fucking filament names. The acronym is Mason. What do they mean?
Okay, so ABS around similar, right? ABS needs enclosure and temperature control usually, which is nice because this one happens to have an enclosure. Impact strength. ABS much higher impact strength than PETG. There we go! Which means I can make armor! Well, plastic armor, but still armor. Make your own filament type. I am not that good at chemistry. Right, there we go. My own original polymer chains. People sold their bathwater. I can sell my polymer chains. This would be kind of a bit fun with the ABS. I don't have any ABS filament. I imagine it was going to be expensive. I really like PG because it's just like right where I want it. Is ABS safe when it comes to common exposures with like humans? I guess I'll need to do some research into that. I also have a whole spool of TPU that I wasn't able to print because Jessie choked on it and died.
Was that the reason?
I don't know, but I mean,
Why TPU?
it could have been a symptom, honestly, more than the reason. I have no clue. It's really upsetting being a printer breaking sucks. It really does. It's really upsetting being without a 3D printer. I've come to really rely on Jessie. Right now, like today, fine, I can handle it. I genuinely need to work on a video because I don't know what else to do with myself. Every single project I want to make requires me to 3D print. I hope the new 3D printer will last me longer. And I also hope that the cable works. Having two 3D printers, that'd be phenomenal. The speeds at which I could print. Outstanding. And then I could... but no, I shouldn't go for could. I don't have high hopes for Jessie surviving, unfortunately. Who is Jessie? Boo, you disappoint me.
Those people.
Making 3D zones a print farm. There are a bunch of tools I want to get. I do want to get a laser engraving machine. That's probably going to be my next purchase, unless something else breaks in my office. Unless something else breaks, my next purchase will be an engraving machine. To make CNC machine. Is that my... okay. I don't know the name because I know how much they cost, so I'm not going to be buying it in any foreseeable future. But that is the next thing. What if we get a very powerful laser and make the images by hand or draw? That's not actually why I want a laser engraver. The reason why I want it is because you can make PCB boards with them. As far as I'm aware, the way it works, a bit of a guesstimate, take it with a grain of salt. You just have a non-conductive material, and then you have the conductive material. I'm gonna do it in red and yellow, and yellow, red and blue. I'm tired, right? Just shut up. I'm tired. And as I understand it, you have the laser just eat at the metal like this. Just eat at it until it disconnects them. And so this would be really convenient because if I had that, I could make PCB boards, which is great considering the cost of prototyping PCBs for me. Because the biggest PCB manufacturers are on a different continent than me. Laser engraver. Okay, actually, CNC machine. Oh no, wait, CNC was this. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Engraving machine PCB maker thing stuff. You know what I mean. How much do they cost? Custom. Using a low power laser? What? That's ballsy. I could remake Jessie into. Oh. How specifically did Jessie break? No clue. So far, the best hypothesis appears to be a wire that, you know, hit to goes to the hot end. It kind of broke, shorted. That's the hypothesis so far. Hear me out. We could. Oh, but we need like a really strong laser, wouldn't we? Lost. Not gonna get the rough ballpark out of that, am I? If I remember correctly, they were $2,000 to $3,000, weren't they? I want so bad to just try and fix Jessie. I'm gonna. Personally, just need for the wait for the cable to arrive to see if that was the problem. If it wasn't, then at least I'll have a nice USB-C cable. I'm done right now, first stage of grief. Don't worry, I'm going through the same thing. I'm still at denial as well. It's gonna be long till I just can't kind of surreal. Just don't. My brain hasn't fully registered the fact that one of the most expensive tools I own broke. That's not something you can register. Try to build one. Because, but then would there be any... Like the boards, there are a bunch of more... Like the circuit boards on Jessie are modular bits, so I imagine there must be different ones for control different things. However, I don't think they would be open source enough for me to actually use them in any reasonable way. And I am well below the skill level of hacking it. Because effectively what we need is we need to just control the movement of the didgeridoo. That's way easier said than done. Like the strong laser is the easiest part. Up this. Most of the one with the hacking printer. And we would want to use the modular boards because they are already pre-made for the precise control. We wouldn't want to hack the motors, that's just wasteful. Jesse Printman. Let's move on to functions. Okay, great. So then what we do is we move on to functions. And then let's do 270, because why not? And then we will have a FX. We also have a color, and we can apply both of them at the same time. We apply color to F, like this. Oh, if we could solidify past colors in place, actually. So if we make a color 1, oh, that's not bad, but then we would need to plug in chucks. Yeah, we need to modify it ever slightly. And we need to go into the node group. We need to take this, add 1, like this. Never mind, plug it directly in. Splendid. And then right here we'd have a color 1, would be actually a 2. There we go. Then we just move the camera, focusing on them. There we go. And then we move the like this, and we change the background from 0 to 1. I mean from 1 to 2. Beautiful. And because you have a nice stream, because it was great as always. Well, thank you so much, Caper. Thank you, and have a good one, good night. Okay, I think I'm also gonna call it, actually. We done a surprising bit of work, if I want to be completely honest. This video might be finished sooner than later if I keep going like I'm going. Anyway, I am feeling a bit tired. So, finally sleep is catching up to me. Good. I was worried I was gonna stay awake the whole night. So I suppose that'll be it. We started a fair bit new video, and that's hopefully, I hope you will enjoy that video as well. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.